This is Morgan Hazelwood, back again with more writing tips and writerly musings.
Today, I'm talking about my light bulb moment. When writing, pacing has 2 limits. Last week, I was talking with an author-tuber friend about my post and the fact that reason number 3, they can't write that fast, was why NaNoWriMo just didn't work for them. Writers think a lot about the upper limit of their writing pace. NaNoWriMo, the 50,000 word challenge in November, can be daunting or, frankly, just unachievable for many writers. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't let NaNoWriMo push you to write more than you normally would. It can be a great way to find your limits, even if you don't win. I told my author-tuber friend that with my current life setup, I can make it work, but it takes letting other things in my life slide a bit. It's not my natural pace. Which reminded me that my natural pace is about 25 to 30,000 words in a month. 10K seems easily doable, but for me, there's a major problem that I've run into more than once. Lack of momentum. I am 100% momentum driven, and 10,000 words in a month, in other words, 333 words per day, or a page to maybe page and a half, depending on your font, is too slow. My momentum drops and I find myself just phoning in my words, going longer and longer between writing sessions because it's not that many words needed, especially compared to November. So what happens when I forget? Well, at the beginning of this year, I was trying to finish last year's NaNoWriMo manuscript. I thought I was being reasonable with the light 10K a month challenge, but as my pace got slower and slower, my space fantasy turned into a tale of tax fraud and school field trips. Not at all where I wanted my story to go. I'd lost the heart of my story because I was, once I switched to voice to text, literally phoning it in. So I forgot where I was going and just focusing on, if I'm here now, what could happen next? And every time I took a step forward without thinking about where I wanted to go, without thinking about the full picture, I veered further and further from the story I wanted to write. So, conclusion. While my natural pace may not look like yours, we all have a natural pace that we can sustain, adjusted by current life circumstances, situations. Don't forget that your sweet spot has both an upper and a lower limit.
And that's all for today. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that subscribe button and share it with all your friends. It goes a long way towards helping people find me. And I'll be back again next Monday with more writing tips and writerly musings. Bye-bye.